I was coming back from the library one evening, and I made a right turn to drive up my street, and literally a car was driving head on at me on the wrong side of the road. This wasn't no intersection accident. This wasn't no like somebody ran the red light. This is like Grand Theft Auto, you driving on the wrong side of the road type of accident. And for a split second, I had to make a decision on how I want to get hit. Do I want to continue of how it looks where I get head on getting hit 60 miles per hour? Or do I just
60 miles per hour?
Like because it's coming downhill.
Okay.
So like
it's like y'all both
so like the street.
each other.
Well, with me, I couldn't have gone. I wasn't going that fast. I just made the right turn. So I was going probably 25, climbing up to probably 45. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in case the insurance people listen to this, but as I'm driving, I wasn't going fast enough that I could get out of his way because he's driving directly at me, and he's coming down the hill. And a lot of people speed down that hill. Actually, there's a memorial that they have in the grass.
Okay.
Of someone who was killed because they got hit by a vehicle. A lot of accidents apparently happen in that area. So I wasn't hip. So he's driving on the wrong side of the road, and I had to make a decision to get hit head on or to try to swerve. But I got traffic on both sides of me. So at the last second, I was able to still get hit head on, but he hit the side and kind of tore up the whole back side of the car, spun me out, and totaled my car, totaled the car and things like that.
Yeah.
The thing that was so funny about it was after I got hit, I got out the car so fast. I was mad. I was going after the guy.
Makes sense. You almost lost your life.
It just wasn't it didn't feel like an accident. An accident is like you ran a red light. An accident is an intersection. An accident of you driving on the wrong side of the road, that's not an accident.
Well, it was an attempt on your
Someone
life.
had a hit on me.
It was like, I'm going to get out the car first before they get out the car and point guns to my face.
I got out the car, and I got out the car so fast that the people was looking inside my car, and they was like, where's the driver? I was already, because the driver hit me and continued to drive, and his car went over the curb. He stopped. Well, he couldn't go nowhere because he kept going and hit the curb. So they see him, but they don't see the one that he hit.
Yeah.
And they're like, where's the driver? And I'm fussing at the guy. I'm ready to put hands on the guy because I'm like, you just totaled. I know he totaled the car. Or it's just an inconvenience. The airbags did not deploy, but he hit the car, and the guy. I lie to you not. I'm not making fun of nobody. I'm not making fun of nobody. I walk up to the guy, I'm like, yo, what the F you doing, man? You get what I'm saying? Like, you gonna hit me like that? Like, what's your problem? He turns around and he said, calm down. He hit me. He said, I had a freaking seizure. Now I'm like, oh, this guy's crazy. I'm not that crazy. Because I'm like, the fact that you can hit somebody and tell me to calm down,
yeah, that's wild.
You're not in your right state of mind, brother. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for the cops to get here. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to wait for the cops to get here. And I knew he was crazy because the cops put him on a stretcher. And the ambulance was about to drive off. And then I saw the door open, and he walks out the ambulance. And he's walking up the street. And the officer, who is real nice to me, she said, Chris, please move, because we don't know what we might have to do to him. Because the cops are trying to get him to sit down, calm down, and he's walking. And I don't want to misrepresent like he's trying to flee the scene.
Yeah.
He's just beside himself. I don't know what it is. Right? So now I'm like, in my head, I'm like, there's no way this car is insured. There's no way this idiot who hit me, his car is insured, because he don't even seem suitable to be operating heavy machinery. At that, a car. So I'm just automatically thinking like, oh my gosh. I call my girl because we right down the street from the house, and she gets down there and the cops talking to me. We got a police report and things like it was cold that night too, and we got a police report and thank God he was insured and thank God there was a payout for him hitting me, but that was a wild experience. That was my first car accident that I've been in. And I'm kind of happy that my girl wasn't in the car because I don't know, in that split second, I would have thought to not protect her. Because the way that I turned the car, I turned it to hit the other side, not my side. You get what I'm saying? But, I'm still here. I was sore the first week. Actually, I was sore the week after. I wasn't sore the week of at all.
Wow.
It wasn't until, it's funny, I wasn't sore at all, but my girl's like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. I'm like, man, okay, yo. Like, we live together. It's one thing if we don't live together and I just got hit on the phone call. That means I ain't got to answer the phone call. Yeah. But go to sleep. You got to go to the hospital. Wake up. Got to go to the hospital. Go to sleep. Got to go to the hospital. I go to the hospital. The doctor say, I'm fine. If you feel something within 3 weeks, come back. It wasn't until after I left the hospital that I was like, my back hurt. And he said it was going to happen. But he did little tests to ensure that, oh, you're good. Didn't even get an x-ray. Because he said, if you can't do this, and if you can't do this, and if you can't twist this way without any pain, then like there's no need for x-ray. You're good. So that was literally, I think, the second week or maybe third week since you've been gone. Maybe you wasn't even gone that long.
Yeah.
And I got in a car accident.